Welcome back to the channel. This week we spill some eggs, run out of fuel, get some fudge, try on some hats, crawl through the bushes, and see Merlin's cave. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for yet more content to come. The Patreon links and other links to our other socials are down below. But without any further ado, onto the video. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode. We are currently on our way down to Cornwall. And while en route, we've found ourselves with a couple of days of not much to do. So it's time to figure out what projects we're going on, figure out what videos we're bringing you, and all that sort of jazz as we kind of stretch off the old content making muscles and get kind of prepared for regular YouTube content once again. Today, we're dealing with water ingress. I know it's a rapid change of subject, and some of you may not be used to this shocking revelation, but occasionally my van leaks. The roof is not what we're doing today, actually. The roof, finally, touch wood, is not a problem. I put some new metal up there, resealed it. I kind of got bored of filming the roof. Put a fresh coat of paint on. There's more paints of coats to come when the weather allows. No, this water ingress is much, much worse. This water ingress is what happens every time it rains heavily. I end up with water in my fuel tank. So, the problem is, I don't know why. So we have here the fuel tank and all kinds of leads and hoses coming up from it. So the mission today is going to be to drop this bad boy down to the floor so we can get a look at the pipes and connections and things like this that are coming in at the top of the tank and see why they're leaking. This is going to be rough. I'm not looking forward to this. It's cold outside. So what I'm going to do to save you guys from having to watch all of this crap is I'm going to throw it back to a couple of weeks ago when Luciana took a visit to London for a steampunk festival. So you can watch that while I crack on with this. Editing Alec here. So it turns out that in the process of managing footage, I flat out deleted all of the footage from the Steampunk Festival. So Lou, how was the Steampunk Festival?
It was honestly shit. Like, it wasn't a festival, it was this kind of immersive experience where you you go to this like Wild West kind of steampunk town and you solve the mysteries, and it was very small and had a few bored actors doing some kind of rubbishy mystery things, and there were a couple of bars and some food stalls, and that was it.
Apparently most of the footage was Luciana bitching that she was alone in London. So anyway, back to the video. It's time we get driving to Cornwall.
So the engine fixing didn't quite work out, but we did make it to Cornwall and came into the back of our van hoping to relax and finding
So yeah, we have arrived safe and sound, and no omelette for us. We're going to have an extremely good time here.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely excellent.
absolutely excellent.
Yeah, yeah.
Wanna show you a new place to start, but you decide if you wanna play pretend.
How we doing?
Swell. Fantastic.
So we're here on a dangerously thin country road. Why are we here, Luciana?
We've broken down in the middle of Dartmoor. And the good news is that it's only 10 minutes away from the nearest petrol station. The not so good news is 10 minutes driving time. Walking time is an hour and a half. So that's what we're doing.
Spending the next 3 hours on a round walking trip, tour of the wonderful Devon Hills and Dartmoor National Park.
Indeed we are.
Now, you did say we needed to get more exercise.
Oh yeah. Not quite what I had in mind, but you know. The world works in mysterious ways.
Well, we've made it.
Didn't quite take the full 3-hour walk.
No. Luckily, we managed to walk for about 45 minutes and came across a lovely lady called Kaz. Kaz, you are not watching, but thank you. Who gratefully rescued us and gave us the diesel and then insisted on driving us back to the van. So what would have been a 3-hour trek in what is now quite thick rain and drizzle turned into a 45-minute jaunt to a very kind local who helped us out of our problem. And then with the £5 worth of diesel that we managed to get in the van, we have now limped along to a Shell garage and need to refuel.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Kaz.
Thank you, Kaz.
Yeah.
And then we need to fuel up, and then we need to, I don't know, get on the road and find somewhere to park.
Yeah, I guess so. Local Devonshire farms. Amazing.
Amazing. All right, let's get on with it.
Unusable. What do you think of that view?
Look at the water, Lou. I cannot wait to get the drone up. I'm going to go nuts.
If the wind will be all right.
We shall see. All right, so we're both pretty excited because I've seen on the way in here a Cornish fudge shop, and I'm a big fan of the fudge. Sounds different than I meant it, but you get what I mean. You know, and there's Cornish ice cream as well, which Luciana's very excited about. So it's going to be far too windy out there, but we'll try and bring you some shots of what it all looks like because it is beautiful. Let's have a look.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
So the clotted cream place was open when we pulled in and closed by the time we got there. They closed 5 minutes early. I saw their sign But the doors were open, and we did manage to get them to sell me a little bag of clotted cream fudge. So I'm very excited for this. Very, very excited for this. I wish I'd got to see the selection though. But maybe they're open tomorrow before we leave, and I'll get some more.
Really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
Good morning.
Morning.
He's not feeling the good this morning.
No.
We are in the most beautiful little town that I have absolutely fallen in love with, Porthleven. It's amazing. We woke up with just the rushing ocean beside us and just waves crashing against the cliffs. This adorable little church, you know, with its bells ringing every hour.
Yeah, absolutely stunning place. Like the constant sound of the waves, the tumultuous sea,
the wind rocking the van.
Yeah, the wind rocking the van. Oh, it's such a beautiful little town. Mm-hmm. A little port town. We're going to be coming back here, we think, maybe for Christmas.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we were out at around midnight.
Yeah.
We just went and sat and watched the waves until we got too cold and had to go back in.
It was pretty cold, yeah.
And the town was sort of lit up with fairy lights from the other side, and the bells were ringing in the church, and I just thought, Christmas?
Yeah, absolutely. Right, come on, we've got a photo shoot to do. Amazing. So it seems that this place is actually a photography studio. Yeah, so a photography studio. So the idea is photographers with ideas or something like that, or weird ideas. I'll probably have to rent it out. Can go there and kind of use all kinds of sea-based props. Looks amazing. I have to try it out one day. One thing you don't realise when you're looking at like routes on maps and things, you think, oh yeah, it's just a little walk along there. You don't often realise like there's a verticality to it.
Time to climb a cliff.
Lou,
Yeah.
you appear to have taken a fairly... Alright.
Shorter.
You are shorter, yes. She's like a bloody mountain goat. Well, we managed to find the place. So we found this place, beautiful building, and Lou thinks we should build a castle.
Yeah.
And it turns out this little building is a hotel, and you can stay here for the low price of like 1,100 quid for 3 nights, but that is for 6 people. So I guess if we found 4 other friends who wanted to get away,
Stay in the middle of nowhere, set into a cliff.
that would be brilliant.
Big old balcony, and oh, it's cool. It's cool.
We think we've found like a little path to get through. We're not sure if we can make it. But we're in amongst what I think is a mangrove tree. There is, as you can see, a path technically through. Let's see how this goes.
We're gonna have
Okay.
Not so bad.
Oh, it's not so bad. No, my hat. Oh. What do you think? Place for a photo shoot?
Uh-huh. Look at this magical little grove.
It is just our luck that having walked across the beach and scrambled through that little wood, bit of rock, we found a massive, great big long path right next to it, further up the hill. So we needn't have gone to any of that trouble. But that was nice. Did a little photo shoot in the woods.
Filmed a bit of content for our other channel.
Filmed a bit of content for the other channel. Yeah, it was all good. Now we have places to be, so it's starting the hike back to the van. So, having done the walk, we managed to make it back to the van just in time for a beautiful sunset. So, we popped out, got some fish and chips, and then curled up, watching the surfers do their thing, falling in the water with a little bit of envy. Port 11, you are beautiful, and we will be back. Tintagel, yes. We've wanted to come here for a little while ever since Luciana pointed it out on the map.
I came here once as quite a young child, and I just remember going around the castle and hearing all the Arthurian legend and loving it.
Yes, because Tintagel is the source of the King Arthur myth and Merlin and the Knights of the Round. Was that King Arthur?
Knights of the Round Table, yeah.
Yeah, all that.
Sword in the Stone, all of that.
Sword in the Stone, it all came from here. And we love some nerdy mythology, so we're very excited to be here. We've just spent the morning wandering around some of the gift shops that are here. Some really lovely people, like some really nice guys. Sorry, it's windy. But there's some really lovely shopkeepers and nice people with junk shops, gift shops and dragons, and oh, it's been so much fun. We went to go have some like some tea and some food, and the prices were horrific. So we decided to get lunch out of the spa shop instead and have it on this lovely park bench.
Yeah.
And now
at some point we'll get a cream tea, and I will force him to put jam on first.
Cream first. Cream
We're
first.
in Cornwall, darling.
Yes, it's cream first.
It's not though.
Anyway, we are now going to head into the castle. Not into the castle, but kind of go have a look at it, at Merlin's cave and things like this. We're going to go take a wander around that way.
Yep.
And hope the tide's not in. We haven't checked, so. Isn't it?
Welcome to Tintagel. So, down there is Merlin's cave. We're just on holiday here. We're gonna have to wait till the tide goes out to look at it properly.
I think "gonna have to" is a strong word.
Right as he leans over to film the carving, a large wave washes in, and there haven't been any waves as big since. Oh, there we are. Just like that.
Absolutely drenched my foot. And again. Feet. Yeah.
Plural. Why don't you stop standing in the water?
The water's... The water's quite warm. I don't know what she's complaining about. It's alright actually. It's quite nice. And that, my friends, is that. After our lovely tour of Merlin's cave and the Tintagel castle and town, we made our way slightly north to some more Cornwall adventures that we will bring you in next week's vlog. If you've watched all the way to the end, thank you so much. You are my absolute favourite. And as usual, a big shout out and a massive thank you to our lovely friends over on Patreon who have supported us, particularly in these past couple of weeks where we've been doing quite a lot and travelling all over the country, and there's been a week blip in delay in bringing you guys videos. Thank you for bearing with us. You mean the absolute world to us. If you want to support us on Patreon, the link is all going to be in the description. You can always follow us on Instagram or any of the other socials as we're bringing more and more and more content over the course of the next couple of weeks. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you next week.